As most of you know, I wear reading glasses. You know, the cheap ones you buy at the store. Anyway, I was looking for them the other day, my glasses. It took a few minutes, but I found them. They were on my face. I was wearing them. Good grief. This happens to other people, I hear, but it was the first time for me. All I could do was laugh. Yeah, we get older, we forget things, misplace things, have trouble opening jars, grunt when we get out of a chair, etc., etc. The list goes on forever. Now, I'm not one of those people who tries to stay young longer than we should. Just the opposite, really. Wrinkles? I got plenty of those. No facelift for me, although I do look a little younger with my skin pulled back, don't you think? We get older, we all do, it's inevitable. My friends are older too. I haven't heard any of them complain, especially Jack. I'm not going to tell you how old Jack is because you wouldn't believe me. Now, Jack likes to do something special on his birthday every year, like jump out of a plane or fly around in one of these things. Yeah, that's Jack a couple of years ago. Might as well go out with a bang, I suppose. His kids keep buying him these death-defying presents every year.
Stand up, Pop!
Maybe they're trying to tell you something, Jack. I'm still in my 60s, but not much longer, so I'm going to enjoy it while I'm still here the last few years. But I have noticed every year I get a little more wrinkly, more flabby, more stiff, more forgetful, more everything. It is what it is, and that's the problem. I just can't do what I used to do, and I'm not ready to be called a geezer yet. So what are the problems? Well, there's the senior moment, of course. While this can happen at any age, it seems to affect us the most. So says the geezer. They say there are 3 things that happen when you get older. First, you lose your memory, and then you can't remember the other 2 things. Not sure who came up with that, but it's classic. The other problem is you still do crazy, dumb stuff. Just a little slower, which can be more painful. And getting older means getting up to pee in the middle of the night. I never had to do that. A good night for me now is not having to get up. And then there's that wild mutant hair. You know, the one that starts growing somewhere where there never used to be any hair? Yep, I got him. I think John McEnroe said the older he got, the better he used to be. In my case, I don't remember being any better. I forgot about all those great plays I made in baseball or on the golf course and only remember the dropped balls, the strikeouts, or the missed putts. I lost a lot of putters, by the way, which is why I always carried 2 of them. I still remember things that happened years ago, just not the way they happened. Your mind plays tricks on you, and that's the problem. What you thought was true turns out not to be. And then there's this. Yep, the daily medicine tray for seniors. I swore I would never use one, but you guessed it, I had no idea what I took on any day of the week, so now I have one. Make that 2. I still know my days, though, and around what time it is. I wake up and say, oh, today's Thursday, and it should be around 7:30 in the morning. That's good, right? Yeah, real good. I just don't know where I am sometimes. That takes a few moments. I probably shouldn't tell you this, but one morning after I got up, I thought I was still in Montana when I was actually in Idaho. At least I wasn't confusing New York with California. I still have fun, though. You can't stop having fun just because you get old. They say you get old because you stop having fun. You know what? It's true. I think what really scares me about getting old, or irks me, I should say, is when I'm registering for something online and have to put my age in. You know, click on the little arrow to pick what year you were born. Man, I have to scroll way down now to even find it. You start with the 2020s, the 2010s, the 2000s, the 1990s, the 1980s, the 1970s, the 1960s, and then there it is, the 1950s. Yeah, I remember all those decades. Kind of. What happens when I get to the end, my birth year isn't on there? That could be a problem. Oh, and happy hour. I used to look forward to it. Happy hour now is a nap. At least I haven't become that grumpy old man I never wanted to be. Don't think I have, at least. Maybe I should stop complaining and just get on with it. I have lots of things to be grateful for, you know. Wish I could remember them. I guess the only way to determine if I'm really old is to fall down in front of a bunch of people. If they laugh, I'm still kind of young. If they panic, well, that's not a good sign. It's just weird being the same age as old people. That's all I got.
So picking pieces of my sky.